Jean Borgman, and in October of 2013 I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me.
Hi, my name is Rodney Earlywine. This is my beautiful bride, Susan. I was diagnosed in June of 2011 with squamous cell carcinoma in the throat, left tonsil.
You raised me up so I can stand on mountains. You raised me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders.
John Burning. I'm fighting melanoma skin cancer since 2010.
You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart, each soul imperfectly. But when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I feel I glimpse eternity.
This was our 6th annual From the Heart race this year, and we were really pleased to be able to honor 3 amazing families again. Our Kids Fun Run this year was a great success. We had over 120 students come out that day and run a race in support of others. And I think what's most important about our Kids Run is it's a chance for us as parents and community members to show our little people that you're never too young to make a difference in the lives of someone else. And if what you need to do is come out and run a half mile or help us out with our kids balloon release as we kick off the half marathon, those are important times when our kids just learn the value of giving to others and supporting each other and caring about each other, and you're never too young to learn those skills. So we thank all the families that brought out their young people and really think that their young people had a great time.
We were surprised with the diagnosis because she was so healthy at the time. In October, when we actually heard the words with the big C. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. In one sense, I suppose it's a blessing, but for the most part, I think it's just part of our walk of faith. We love God, and we know that there are trials in between here, and we take everything with a grain of salt and with a lot of faith and a lot of prayer. So I would say it's been tough, but it hasn't been unbearable, and really the support of the community it's really hard to express because there's so many people that we don't even know, that we mention this to them and they're like, oh yeah, we're running, or we're a participant. And
one of the greatest pieces of From the Heart is being down at the lake on race day. And when the gun goes off at the start of the 5K and you see 700-800 people run around the lake The emotions involved in seeing that quantity of runners, all in matching shirts, run across the lake is something that you can't describe in words. It's something that you feel inside. There's a power of support. There's emotion of us all being in this together. And you'll hear from our families year after year that that moment, that one particular moment, is something that they will remember for a lifetime, because it's when they really sensed all the people that are behind them, both financially and emotionally, as they go down this journey. It's something that if you haven't experienced, you need to come and experience, because it really is one of those once-in-a-lifetime moments.
Really no history for me in the family for the cancer that I have. I'm not a smoker, not a drinker, so those are usually some of the indicators for throat cancer. So somewhat of a surprise. I have two grown children, son 27, daughter 24, so it has obviously been an impact on the whole family. They have been very supportive, as obviously my wife has. She has gotten me through the last few years. I would not have been able to make it without her. But it's been a challenge for us. We have always been interested in quality of life. Our decisions have been made to try to continue to promote the highest quality of life, which is why we've avoided some of the treatment options to this point. I'm currently faced with decisions that would be a fairly significant surgery, life-altering surgery, or non-curative chemo are kind of some of the things on the table, and neither one of those are attractive, so I'm continuing to look for other options.
Each year something really important to our race are the willingness of people to operate water stops along the way, whether you're out for a 5K, 3.1 miles, or you're willing to run a full half marathon at 13.1 miles. Those water stops become pretty important places. And so we thank places like Nike and First Baptist Church and the National Guard, among many others, that were able to come and support us through hosting a water stop this year. And we know our runners really appreciate it, both our runners and our walkers appreciate it. And once again, it just shows an outpouring of support from our community for such a great event.
You never think it would happen to you when you get the word that you have cancer. You know, you hear about it and you always go. My sister, she's a big part of my life. She has breast cancer, and she lives out in Fort Collins. She's kind of my hero and my big supporter through all this. All my other supporters too, like Willow Creek staff, just big family.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I got a sign on my desk that says never, never give up, and I got it from Julie Olson, the teacher up at Willow Creek, and I keep it on my desk, and that's my motto every day: never, never give up.
Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine.
We are just overwhelmed by all of the support and all of the thoughts and the prayers that this community has shared with us. We're so grateful, and we want to say thank you to each and every one of you who are participating in any way, whether it's helping with one of the committees, whether it's letting us know that you're thinking of us, that you're praying for us, if it's a monetary donation, if it's your registration, whatever it might be, we're so grateful to each and every one of you. Words just don't seem like they're enough, but you will be in our hearts forever.
You raise me up to more